Hello students! Today we are going to speak about cities of the UK. First, watch video and write down the famous sightseeing of London.
This is London, the capital city of England and the United Kingdom. The big wheel you can see is the Millennium Wheel, or London Eye as it's also known. It's 135 metres high with 32 glass capsules. The wheel was opened in March 2000 to mark the end of the 20th century and the beginning of the new millennium. Opposite the Millennium Wheel you can find Big Ben, the famous clock tower, and the Palace of Westminster, also known as the Houses of Parliament. This is where the government meets. One of the best things about London is its parks. In Regent's Park, you have the largest grass area for sports in central London and an open-air theatre. You can relax, walk and run in the parks, but you can't cycle. Only the police can do that. Horses are another good and ecological way of keeping order in London. This is Trafalgar Square with the National Gallery Art Museum in the background. Nelson's Column is a monument to Admiral Nelson, who died at the Battle of Trafalgar in 1815. You can also visit the British Museum in Great Russell Street, or walk over the new Millennium Bridge to the Tate Modern Museum. When it opened on the 10th of June, the bridge had to be closed after just a few days because it was moving too much. Don't worry, it's okay now. The Tate Modern Museum is a converted old power station. On the other side of the Millennium Bridge is St Paul's Cathedral. It is a tourist attraction and you can walk the 530 steps up to the gallery and see London. Another feature of London is the changing of the guard, which takes place inside the grounds of Buckingham Palace every day at 11 a.m. It lasts about 40 minutes, but come early, as there are usually lots of people. You can take a boat along the Thames. This is Tower Bridge. It opens up for big boats, and all the car traffic has to stop for about 15 minutes. You can also walk along the top bridge that joins the two towers. If you keep going east, you arrive in the new Docklands area. There are a lot of big offices and expensive new apartments on the river there. Time certainly flies when you're travelling around London.
Open your books at page 201, exercise 1. Your task is to read the text and say, what makes London a unique city? Exercise 1, point B. Read the questions and give your answers. Your next task is to read the stories and match them with the people on page 204. Please check answers. Open your books at page 205, exercise 6. You can see some pictures of the buildings, which you should match with the cities they come from. And now, listen to the text and check your answers.
Lesson 2. Cities of the UK. Page 205. Task 5B. Listen to the information. Edinburgh Castle is an ancient castle first built in 1200 on a volcanic rock in Edinburgh, Scotland. City Hall is a grand Victorian building built at the height of the Industrial Revolution. It's now the Civic Centre in Belfast, Northern Ireland. The new St Paul's Cathedral was built after a great fire destroyed old London in 1666. The Millennium Building in Cardiff Wales was opened in 2009 as a centre for art and culture. The inscription above the entrance reads, in English Arid Welsh, "In these stones horizons sing."
On the previous lesson, we spoke about passive voice. Let's look again how we form it. We form it with the help of verb to be plus participle to. Let's practice. Open your books at page 210, exercise 1. Please write sentences choosing the correct passive form. Look at the correct answers. Your homework is at page 207, exercise 7. Today we were talking about different sightseeings of London. I hope you liked this lesson. Goodbye.